Oh, hey, what's up? Man, my drink is making me so cold right now. Uh, I have some vodka with like a creamsicle flavored sparkling water, orange and vanilla. It's very good. If you care for creamsicles, which I do, but it is chilling me up. Yeah, it's like finally in that period of the year where I'm at, where it's starting to cool down. And it gets to that point where, like, if you're going to go out in the morning, like, you definitely have to probably layer. So I did this foolish thing yesterday. Well, I mean, not foolish. The end result was, what needed to happen. But I just, like, ripped apart my closet and pulled out, like, all the clothes that I think I, like, want to wear in this transitional period, and also, like, in the winter and stuff. And so I could wash them and get, like, all the dust out of them. But the foolish part is that I kind of like I had music on, and like I like got sucked into like a 90s fashion montage, and like was trying things on with things, and oh wow, like I'm totally missing this one. Oh, I forgot about this one. It's got a cat on it, cool. And like trying on and just like loving that. But you know what? None of that shit should have gone over my head, man. Because all I did was just like you know, pretty much just like drench myself in dust. So yeah, if I sound really horrible today, know that my eyes are burning, and I've got Vicks on my nose like a 3-year-old. Because yeah, it's like it's driving me crazy, and like I still haven't. There's so many like loads of laundry to do that a couple of them are just like still sitting in my room, and like I feel like like a cartoon, like with little squiggles coming out of them, is just like all these little dust mites, cute little, well, evil looking little gray dust mites. They're like, coming out like fumes, and like, and like flying over and going up my nose and jumping in my eyeballs. So that's what's happening with me. But we have news to read, which is, more important than my dust infection. All right, so let's see. It's an updated issue. Additional damage effects follow-up attacks from units such as Gilgamesh, Breaker of the Scourge, and Bart do not activate against targets that were KO'd by follow-up attacks from units such as Shreka or Irvine, and then revived via re-raise. So, abilities that with follow-up attacks that do not function correctly under certain circumstances are Tempered Beyond Time, Defiant Courage, Sniper on Standby, and yeah, pretty much that. These are going to be resolved, though, don't you worry, by December 2nd. So yeah, please be patient until then. But yeah, this is good to know. We are in Unlimited right now, and so if you need to check all that out and rethink your comp, then there you go. The game's giving you a heads up. All right, what do we have that is new? We have the UR unit Nickel and Veritas of the Dark. Ooh, UR vision cards, Hour of the Raging Stag, and Ambushing an Ambush. That's exciting, and more. So here we have Ambushing the Ambush. Ambushing an Ambush, and then a nice little picture of our new unit Nickel. He is, if you remember, an FFBE unit, original unit. And, actually, I can't even say anything spoilery about him because sad. FFBE is no longer with us. But I'm excited because I do like Nicole. And then Veritas of the Dark also. Man, that mofo was such a pain when he first. When you're first starting out the story in FFB, but you learn so much along the way, and he's actually kind of pretty cool under that armor, and one of my favorite characters. Again, there are no spoilers anymore, right? And then new vision card. So that, well, I didn't look at it. Let me look at that with my burning, watery eyes. Jaden's so cool. Alright, so Nickel is going to be a UR unit. He is 70 cost, a water unit, of course. Warden of the Waters, Nickel. He's kind of missing his super hot glasses. I'm really sad to see that. But yeah, you know, he's one of those characters that like had way more like sex appeal and charisma than he was aware of. And, you know, I mean, so much so that his grandma would flirt with him, which was always kind of a little bit awkward. But he is the old Darien tactician. His subjob will be spellblade. And then another subjob option for him will be arithmetician. Limit Burst Ancient Flood. He is a magic unit, as you can see, which will lower the water resistance of targets within range for 3 turns and then deal extra large amounts of damage based on his magic stat, while significantly lowering magic attack for 3 turns and lowering agility for 3 turns. So you can use this in battle to, yeah, like if you have another water unit, like Exia or somebody, that you want to put with him. Well, what's his job? Oh, he's book. He's book. Okay. So maybe think about that. But whoever you're going to put him with, if it's going to be water, then yes, he's going to do that nice little water imperil, while also, you know, doing the damage and slowing them down. So that looks effective. Sequential ability. Okay, so Sephiric Double. Sequence Part 1. Deals high accuracy 2-hit damage of a large amount to targets within range based on caster's magic stat, and removes HP absorption and haste while lowering unit attack resistance piercing rate for 3 turns, and then sequentially activates Teachings of Vivacity. So this is actually, yeah, this is great because HP absorption is something that I really like to lean on personally. It really helps with sustainability, so being able to remove that is a clever little thing, Nicole. Teachings of Vivacity will raise allies CT of a minimal amount while recovering AP. So cool. That's an interesting little shape too. Okay. Stun Sphere, another sequential ability, will remove distance-based magic damage reduction effects from targets within range while dealing large damage based on the caster's magic stat, with a chance of inflicting stun for 1 turn, and then sequentially activates Teachings of Impenetrability. Let's see what that is. It is Sequence Part 2. Will bestow physical damage reduction on an ally for 3 turns. So he's got some good attacks. He's also got some supporty things. And I feel like that's pretty on brand with Nicole. I remember him just being like such an awesome support unit in FFBE. Man, he really helped me through a lot. Tried to help me through a lot. I had some hard times, but it's fine. They had some hard battles, man. Not my fault. But Nickel did his best. And I was happy to have him on board. All right, Veritas of the Dark is going to be our Veritas unit that we will now be collecting coins for. He is the Dark Blade of Conviction. He has a main job, which is Sworn 8, Dark, with the sub-jobs of Strider and Dragoon. He's cost 100. And let's just look at his abilities, shall we? Dual Blade of Dark Vengeance. It's going to be a slashing move, which will lower a set percentage of slash attack resistance for up to 2 targets for 3 turns, then deals damage of a large amount, raises damage according to amount of own HP lost, and lowers healing power for 3 turns. So again, another unit that is targeting all this heal backy stuffs that a lot of the units we've seen lately are able to do. So be aware of that sneaky thing. Encroaching Darkness. This will raise slash attack and area attack resistance of allies with an area around self for 4 turns, and bestows debuff effect, which is barrier destroy ceiling for 3 turns, to successful attacks for 4 turns, and then bestows a barrier on itself that reduces physical damage for 4 times, bestows a debuff effect, or remove ceiling for 3 turns, to successful attacks for 4 turns. So he's going to be all about, barrier destroy ceiling, and barriers and buffs and all that. That's what he likes to do. But why is there a picture? Oh, I guess they're just showing Nickel in there with him or something. Like they're hanging out. These two would never hang out. Anyway, he can be acquired via the Veritas of the Dark acquisition quest, and the unit shards cannot be acquired in the guild barracks. Oh man. He used to be able to do that. I think I did that to finish Wind Veritas. Embarrassing, but anyway, can't do that for him. And let's see, methods to adjust materials. Okay, that's all going to be implemented at a later date, so just stay tuned if you can. Hour of the Raging Stag is going to be the new Hollow Vision card. It's going to be cost 60. It's a hollow. I already said hollow. Anyway, as you can see, we've got Crucium and Grifford back there, who I really like. Man, that guy. I would totally have a drink with that guy. And we could be like Indiana Jones style and see who outdrinks each other. I don't know. That's probably a bad idea. Anyway, I just think he'd be fun. He'd be fun guy to hang out with. Anyway, enough about that. A Hollow Vision card that you'll get if you pull this will be activated for Sword, Red Mage. Ooh, I got a lot of those guys. Gun, there you go, new Jaden. And Staff, Devout. Oh man, so Exia. So a lot of our relevant new units that are out right now can benefit from this thing. So area attack resistance up, type chain resistance up, and then at max level, missile attack up. So this is definitely going to be for Jaden. But yeah, you'll get, some benefits on the team that you slap this on, and you have some great options for people to pair with him anyway. I'm seeing a lot of Gilgamesh in Jaden already. So there you go. Accuracy up in guild battles. Bestowed effect, the unit attack resistance piercing rate will be up, and magic up as well. And then limited bestowed, if you're slapping this on Jaden, King of Conquest, Lucio, Raldor, Elshra, and Grifford, they're going to get max HP up, area attack resistance up, and then Vision Mastery in guild battle. You'll get missile attack up 2, and dexterity up 5% at max level. So yeah, pretty cool. That'll be good for Jaden. But again, think about what team you're putting there. This is cool to pull toxic. I'm just here to read. Ambushing an ambush. Again, this was a crucial moment that we saw in FFBE. We didn't know it at the time, but then we found out later. Yeah, this is like a grandma and grandson. Then it just gets to like a little bit sexy time from focus standpoint. That was a little weird. But anyhow, ambushing an ambush costs 60. This will be for Sword, Red Mage again, Staff Devout again, but then glove units. So Sadly can get in on that. He's somebody that's new, and then book equipable jobs. So Nickel as well. So again, another vision card that really has a lot of relevant units that can use it. So reaction block rate up on this one, spirit piercing rate up, and then at max level agility up. Which, oh man, we all like some agility, right? Quest only will get critical damage up, and then if you're wearing this, you'll get magic up, unit attack resistance up, and if your name happens to be Nickel or Veritas of the Waters, then you get water attack up. From a quest standpoint, you're going to get Fire Eater up +3, and water attack up 3 on that Vision Mastery, which is at max level. So check out the card stats from the summon screen if you want to know more. And then, of course, training challenge missions, for both those new units and vision cards. So that's a little bingo board. Make sure you get that. Slap Nickel in the barracks if you want some extra unit shard. That's going to be half the time that it takes to generate those. Triple up if you do hard quests for him. So that's something you'll definitely want to do. And then these vision cards will drop... they'll drop their shards at a triple up amount, so that's cool. General shop, yep, they will be in there, and you can go get their shards and pay for them with Viz, so lucky you. JP bonus as well, and he can be transcended, that's great news. Grifford's going to get a Limber Burst enhancement, that's cool. So yeah, definitely go in and add that if you have the extra stats and you happen to be a fan of Griffith like I am. And then, Save the Queen and Death Penalty are both going to get +1 equipment items. I don't know about you, but man, I've been +1ing things left and right. And now I gotta go start buying myself some more Crystal Hearts and things, which I don't think should be a problem. Don't worry about me. But I did notice that they were getting a bit low because I've going a bit nuts with things lately. Final Fantasy Tactics, man, that dropped a bunch of things in our heads that we could improve. So I've been busy with that. Limit Burst will be implemented for Veritas of the Bolt. So check that out and go ahead and enhance it if you'd like. Okay. Swift Bolt bow will now also be in the metal exchange shop for Veritas the Bolt. So go ahead and buy that up if you are interested. Black Friday 2024 campaigns. Man, I am looking forward to my Black Friday. I will tell you that. It's gonna be busy, but it's fine. Anyway, let's see, what do we have? We have a login bonus, and it looks pretty standard, nothing super fancy, but yeah, you know, nice viz in there. We always like that, and some you know, cards for stuffs and whatever. But I wouldn't really call that like a Black Friday necessarily login, but that's fine. They can call that all they want. And let's see, Whimsy Shop and Vision Cards. Well, yeah, we already know. Friend gift campaigns to get more extra medals for that. I need Gil, man, like nobody's business. Well, actually, I mean, this Gil is fine, I guess. I mean, it's not great, but my alt account, man, ooh. Well, December login bonus is going to look like this. If you'd like to scroll through and see what all you'll be getting. And then, well, tell me more about Black Friday. Alright, well, that's that. But there is going to be a Black Friday, you know, that's recognized by World Visions. So we'll have to wait and see if, like, you know, there's like extra things that pop up there and that they're just not telling us about right now. Veritas of the Dark Acquisition Quest, Legendary Reliquaries Update, and more. So, where do you get shards for this, mofo? Let's go take a look. You can acquire them. It says first time completion awards from the acquisition quest. So make sure you do that. Where's that? Transfers will be available in quest, scheduled for later release. So yeah, check the event details in game for quest information. So figure out where that is. Make sure you do it if you're interested in Veritas of the Dark. There's also going to be a quest comparable to Nightmare difficulty quests, where an item used to enhance limit burst can be acquired. So complete those quest missions to earn fabulous rewards such as burst cores, an item essential for unlocking limit burst enhancement, and scrolls of vicissitude. Map effects, damage limit up 10,000. Ooh. They recommend, if you want a strategy hint, that you bring water units. So, yeah, there you go. You have been told. Great Sword and Gun Passage is now going to get a new quest. That usually means that you can take a third party for the core, like, main quest if you didn't clear up to phase 10. And post that, you can then go in and do the second quest, which is going to be usually just, you know, a couple waves, but they're going to be a little hard, and you're going to want to, you know, plan for that. Veritas of the Dark will appear as a boss. Defeat all the powerful enemies as they appear. Make your way to the final wave. And then if you clear that, you can acquire Greatsword and Gun Pyramids of the right amount. And crafting recipes needed to awaken Save the Queen, a Greatsword, and Death Penalty Gun to +1. Also, Veritas of the Heavens medals that can be exchanged at the Veritas of the Heavens medal exchange shop, and Scrolls of Vicissitude, and more. There's also some, I think there's some nice viz in there. So yeah, go get into Reliquaries and see if you can at least finish up to 10, because that's where the good viz is, like 500 viz, man. So yeah, bringing a third party definitely helps for clearing some of those ones that you got stuck on maybe before. And what else? Okay, classification of jobs. This is just hey, you know, the old Darien Tech Station, we're going to classify them under Book. The Sworn 8 Dark, we're going to classify them under Greatsword. So that's just, you know, that. You can make sure there's nothing else sneaky down here. Sometimes they like to hide sneaky things. Nope, we're all good. And then Day of the Visions. Oh, that's today. So this isn't really a news thing, but this is just a, hey, if you hear this and you forgot it was a Day of the Visions because today ends in a 0, it's the 20th, then go do your free 10 pull, triple shard drop for your units and your vision cards that you have hard quests. And then also there's like a little event you gotta do in the far plane and some little daily missions to collect those little medals that can be used in the awesome Day of the Vision shop. So go do all that. You'll be sad if you missed it. So happy Day of the Visions to you. Cool. What time is it? I'm supposed to talk to my brother. I have this bi-weekly call with my brother, and he's my youngest brother, so I have to like kind of be like, no, okay. I'm gonna just stop, but I like to talk to this one. It's always a fun conversation. So I'm gonna get off this so I can get on that, and hopefully y'all have a good night as well. And yeah, cheers and happy limited, and good luck and all that stuff. All right, thanks for hanging out, and as always, cheers.